Alien Queen, Zalvara Rise of the Conqueror. With Earth now under her rule, Zalvara, the Alien Queen, stood atop the ruins of the last human stronghold. Her biomechanical army patrolled the skies, and resistance seemed futile. But humanity was not broken yet. In underground bunkers, the survivors gathered. Among them was Caden Rivers, a former soldier who had developed metahuman abilities after exposure to Zalvara's energy fields. His power, enhanced strength, speed, and tactical awareness. Aaliyah Monroe, another metahuman, had abilities unlike any seen before: telekinesis and energy absorption. "This isn't over," Caden told his people. "We're taking Earth back." And so, the Resistance was born. The war for survival. The Resistance launched their first attack on Zalvara's dominion, targeting a supply base. Using their abilities, Caden and Aaliyah led the charge. They destroyed outposts and freed captives, proving that humans could still fight back. Zalvara was furious. "These insects dare challenge me?" she snarled. "They will learn their place." She ordered the release of her elite bio-warriors, genetically enhanced creatures designed for extermination. The war had truly begun. The betrayal of General Vexar. Not all of Zalvara's warriors were loyal. General Vexar, one of her most trusted commanders, had doubts about her rule. He saw potential in humanity, especially in the metahumans. "If we understand their abilities, we could evolve further," Vexar thought. But Zalvara seeks only destruction. Secretly, he contacted Caden. "If I give you a chance, will you take it?" Vexar asked. Caden clenched his fist. "We've been waiting for one." And so an uneasy alliance was formed. Vexar revealed Zalvara's secret. Her true power came from an ancient artifact known as the Zelthar core. "If we destroy it, we weaken her," Vexar explained. This was the Resistance's chance. The battle for the Celestial Throne. The Resistance infiltrated Zalvara's palace, with Vexar opening the gates from within. But Zalvara was no fool. She sensed the betrayal. "You dare defy me, Vexar?" she roared. As the battle raged, Zalvara activated her ultimate weapon, the Celestial Annihilator, an energy bomb capable of wiping out an entire city. Aaliyah stepped forward, using her powers to absorb the energy before it detonated. With Zalvara distracted, Vexar and Caden reached the Zelthar core and struck it with everything they had. The core cracked. Zalvara screamed. Her power was fading. The fall of the Alien Queen. With her strength rapidly depleting, Zalvara made one last attempt to kill Caden. But Vexar turned against her, plunging his blade into her chest. "You betrayed me," Zalvara gasped. "You betrayed us all," Vexar replied. With a final breath, Zalvara, the Alien Queen, fell. Her empire crumbled. The war was over. A new dawn. With Zalvara gone, the Zelthar forces scattered. Earth was free once more. Caden and Aaliyah helped rebuild, and metahumans became the new protectors of the planet. Vexar, now in exile, vanished into the cosmos, searching for a new purpose. Zalvara's name faded into legend, or so they thought. Echoes of the fallen, deep in the galaxy, something stirred. On an abandoned Zelthar research station, scientists conducted secret experiments. "Zalvara's death was not the end," Dr. Xylix whispered. In a containment chamber, something moved. Eyes flickered open. "Did you really think I was gone?" Zalvara's voice echoed. She was returning. The return of the Dark Queen. Months later, Caden and Aaliyah received a distress signal from space. "This energy signature." Aaliyah's eyes widened. "It's her." They followed the signal to a derelict Zelthar facility, where they discovered a horrifying sight: Zalvara's reborn form. Dr. Xylix had revived her using her DNA and the remnants of the Zelthar core. Zalvara smiled. "You can't kill a god." The final battle was about to begin. Shadows of the past, Zalvara's final scream echoed across the battlefield as the anti-energy pulse bomb consumed her. Caden and Aaliyah watched as her form disintegrated into pure energy, vanishing into the void. The Zelthar fleet, now leaderless, scattered into deep space. But something was wrong. Deep within the ruins of the Zelthar core, a faint pulse of dark energy remained. Unnoticed by the victors, it drifted away, like an ember refusing to die. The final threat. Months passed. Earth was rebuilding. The Resistance had disbanded, and Caden had settled into a fragile peace. But then, the visions began. Aaliyah saw glimpses of Zalvara's essence, trapped in the void, whispering through space. One night, a distress signal reached them from an abandoned Zelthar research station. Caden and Aaliyah arrived, only to find something horrifying. A new entity had formed from Zalvara's lingering essence and the remains of the Zelthar core. It was no longer her, but something worse, something beyond life and death, a cosmic parasite feeding on her will, growing stronger. A voice echoed through the station. You thought the war was over? This was only the beginning. The battle against Zalvara was over, but the war for the galaxy had just begun. The last stand Zalvara had returned stronger than ever, but Caden and Aaliyah had one last trick, an anti-energy pulse bomb, crafted from the remains of the Zelthar core. As Zalvara attacked, Aaliyah absorbed her energy and unleashed it into the bomb. Boom, a massive explosion engulfed Zalvara. No, this can't be, she screamed as her body disintegrated. This time, she was gone forever. Epilogue, a new era. With Zalvara truly defeated, peace returned. Caden and Aaliyah led Earth into a new age, where metahumans and humans coexisted as protectors of the planet. Yet in the distant void of space, a new shadow loomed. The war was over, but the galaxy always had new threats waiting.